researcher would be one good way to push a step further from conventional ethnography to action research. So the people could be part of the research process and also part of the empowering process, as Ivan will talk about somewhat later on the experience of Stockholm. How the residents in Samsø themselves put up the whole research and the exhibition following from the research. This is often discussed in the literature as some kind of art-based research, which is popular nowadays. Typically, previously, we did research as a social scientist, doing things objectively, cleanly, and precisely. Nowadays, we tend to propose alternative methods like art-based research, when a whole way of life could be revealed much better, when people reveal their feelings and emotions rather than talk about their reasoning. So when they do artwork, when they paint a picture of their own street, it could mean a million more words than they talking about memories of the street. How they paint a picture, what photographs they would extract from the vast range of photographs that they have and put on the website for further propagation would be much more illuminating sometimes if we tap onto the expressive faculties of the people. So very often art-based research will consist in engaging the community in doing artworks of themselves and then exhibiting the artworks in their own natural setting. We have examples in Hong Kong like Lincoln Street exhibition. We have an upcoming example about Soho doing things in Century Park, spectacular exhibition curated by the residents themselves. We also see examples from, for example, UK, using very much similar methods. Okay. And then lastly, one can take further this sort of art-based research to become the ingredients for a new round of action planning, like what we shall be doing on West Kowloon. Not only doing art, but actually using the whole experience and then start a planning process whereby the people and the so-called professionals will join in a team to talk about what culture they want in West Kowloon. Is it ordinary culture? Is it high culture? What type of ordinary culture? And so on. Would be an integral part of the research come action. So this would be the things I recommend to you. Try to imagine in your head next week, the week later, if you do field research, follow the 4 steps: getting in, getting inside, and then working with people. At the end of the day, working for people. None of these is easy. All of them demand 2 things from you. One is drill. I always believe good research only comes from drilling. It doesn't come from Dr. Ng's lecture. You know nothing about research after I talk for 2 hours or 10 hours. You only know research when you do research. And there's no substitute than drilling. Drilling means drilling. If you play the piano, you play the piano for 8 hours per day on the same scale, that would be drilling the same thing. 轉移, 深轉. You have to do the same thing repeatedly so that you get the hang of it. And doing social research is not so much about technique, but about art. Getting the hang, getting what you should do, what you should say, what you should not say at a particular point. So drilling. The 2 guest speakers here, they drill themselves for more than 10 years in their community. That is why they're doing good research today, as we shall see very soon. The other is try to bring your heart to the community to do research. If you forget your batteries, if you forget your uniform or your ID card, they are not important. What is most important is to bring your heart to the community in order to do social research. And that heart will be translated into a series of ethical questions, which I shall not talk about today. I shall talk about them, and Dr. Sito will talk about them in the tutorials. In the tutorials, right? Okay, maybe we should talk about those. Or maybe we can talk about the question of ethics. Say when Simon took photos of old people standing in Shanghai Street. Does ethical question come in when you turn on the shop? What shall we be doing to the photos if we collect hundreds of them here? So lots of ethical questions from mundane ones like how you should knock on the door of people and appear as a normal human being when you first contact a person, to what do you do with all the mass of data that you got from your trust that you gain from your respondents and so on. All of this I won't go into today because we have better things to do at the moment. So without further delay, let me have two friends of mine coming up here to speak to us. Do we have an English corner today? English corner. Only one English speaking fellow student today. So we should get someone to translate for him. Rogers, right? English pronounced Rogers. That's okay. That's a wrong spelling. But someone should stay by his side and then explain a bit, because Simon would like to talk in the local vernacular language. When we're talking about community study, it should be in that community language. Simon， Simon 嘅真名叫做文正。文正咧係一個資深的攝影人。你自己介紹自己，我幫你搞嘅。
咁大家好啊，最緊張，咁多人好少而家，我喺城大上堂冇多人。OK， 多謝晒多位，咁少少介紹啦，咁我叫吳文正啦，咁就係從事新聞攝影咧超過15年嘅，咁我就本身其實做咗攝影記者，但係我空餘咧就會係做一啲叫做技術攝影咧，叫報導攝影嘅工作。咁我其實本身嚟講，我對一啲舊區同埋對一啲香港本土文化咧，不嬲都即係幾大興趣。咁呢樣嘢都係多少少咧，就俾一個機會我可以喺公餘時候可以繼續拍攝啦。咁其實多少少咧都叫平衡心理嘅，因為點解咧？最大嘅問題，因為我哋做嘅工作咧好多時都係為咗公司而做嘅，同埋好多時啲 assignment 咧都係唔係你自願㗎嘛。咁變咗嚟講，可以喺公餘之下可以影自己嘅 project。咁我覺得係一個好開心嘅事情。咁有咩嘢可以令到有自己咁大興趣咧？其實多少少都會係一個有關於一個回憶嘅故事啦。咁呢個其實老生常談，亦都可以話好老土咯，其實。咁但係唔係喎，你講翻轉頭，其實話回憶其實呢樣嘢係對於任何人嚟講都好重要嘅。即係我記得嚟講，我細個嗰時都係住舊區，我住新蒲崗嘅。咁我細個嗰時都係同屋企人一齊住啦。咁我嫲嫲咧，我放咗學係冇街去嘅。因為我係福仔嚟嘅，咁阿嫲好驚錫，阿媽好驚錫我，咁我唔可以俾落街。唯一可以落街咧，就係放咗學之後咧，就可以同我去咩咧？去街市去買餸，去雜貨咩咧？去街市去買餸，去雜貨鋪去揾啲老人家。咁呢樣嘢，其實呢樣嘢多多少少咧，都帶咗好多回憶俾我啦。咁我記得嗰時細個咧，即係好簡單講樣嘢，我試過，唔知道大家有冇經驗行過啲舊嘅米鋪咧？我有好唔好嘅習慣咧，就係做咩咧？我去間米鋪咧，見到個老闆咧，就有啲咩咧？擔住口水煙啊，着住件唐裝啊，有啲金牙嗰啲潮州啊，仲要叫阿 B 嗰啲當真咁個潮州人啊，仲要叫阿 B。咁我福建人嚟嘅，所以我即係嗰啲音差唔多啊。咁我個伯見親我咧，都會咁講：阿 B 見高保見你咯，你好乖啊！嗰啲咁嘅潮州話，我識聽少少啦嚇。咁又摸我頭，捽個頭，跟住咧佢同我阿嫲吹水買嘢，咁我嫲個訂米啊，買有啲柴米油鹽。咁我睺佢唔覺眼咧，就喺米桶嗰度咧，就揾啲手指咧狂插啲米。咁唔知大家有冇試過呢個經驗啊？插米經驗咧係好爽嘅，即係呢個係一個好過癮嘅。呢個電視沙定係點樣？插完之後咧，咁阿伯其實知我做呢啲嘢嘅，不過佢又唔介意啊嘛，即係個個都唔做好多人。咁後尾咧，佢就會咧好醒目㗎嘛，見我嫲咧買咗唔少嘢咧，其實買得少嘢，買咗啲豉油咁大把嘅啫，買半斤糖咁樣，跟住佢話：好貴啊，好耐冇俾啲糖你食。咁我又喺個龍崗好靚嘅龍崗嗰度，屋企識嗰啲條龍喺度，有塊木板揭開，咁我以為咩好嘢啦，咩俾粒糖我食。咁原來咧